Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining me here at the Journey Home. We're going to do a reading since our live stream was unable to take place due to power failure. We had power that was out for about 3 days, and we were hit with a storm. We got another storm coming this weekend, so I'm crossing my fingers the power stays on, that I can do the next live stream next Sunday. This is going to be, we'll call it the Afternoon Delight reading for the collective for the week ahead. And just a note, guys, things are taking place quite quickly now. We had reached the zenith of world changes in December, and everything is happening really quickly now. Really quickly. Things are taking place, even if for those that are unaware that it's taking place. So hopefully you've got your supplies in, food, water, some cash on hand, silver, gold, crypto. Please get into crypto. That is the new system. It is the new system, guys. And there is going to be, and I think already starting, a rush into crypto because people are realizing that the dollar, the fiat, the fern, doesn't amount to more than a few cents when it comes to the cost of, the inflation going up. The bigwigs out there are saying, well, this is going to be bad for a few months, and I think everything takes place. We're going to have to deal with the aftermath for a few years, guys, but things are that tipping point. It's happening. It's happening quickly. I'm begging all of you, whether you follow politics or not, nobody is your savior. Not Trump, not Biden, not Putin, not any of these people. You are the savior of you. Getting through this next period, it's going to be very scary, guys. But most of you know that and are prepared, that are at this channel. You can expect that. Yeah, January is a pretty crappy month. February, we're going to start seeing some glimmers of what's coming. So yeah, do make sure that you're taking care of yourself for at least the next 3 months. You see what they're doing in China? Locking people in their homes or carting them off to one of their intern camps. Not good. People are starving. So get a supply of food in. That's probably your most valuable goods. Enough of that. Couldn't start a reading without a little rant now. Come on. Let's talk about you. A message. Ooh, okay, I'll take them all. Look at this. This week, you're rising above the rest. You're taking the high ground. And it's noticeable. Now, this is not a time to be noticed, guys. Really. All things considered. There's going to be a lot of angry, disconnected people. Disconnected from the reality of this change we're going through. And you're taking the high road, and people look up to you, admire you. But just as a little warning, guys, you don't want to be too visible. King of Air, this is about being pragmatic. This is about being logical. This could be a professional person you're dealing with. It could be you taking on these energies. Or you could be dealing with someone, perhaps some of you out there are dealing with someone that you think is really cold. They're not showing their emotions. This really feels like, for some of you, that you're shining and this person can't help but notice, even though they're not showing it. Two of Air. Decision time this week. There is a decision that needs to be made. For some of you, this reading may not resonate for you until the following week. But there is a decision. Now look at this. It's like, here's the beauty of you shining. Here's about not showing emotion. And now this feels like you making a decision and using logic over emotion. That may be difficult for you to do because you're shining. This feels like real clever, smart thinking, smart decisions. You know, making the right investments, making the right plans. King of Earth, balance, stability, an offer, for some of you, a new job or a promotion. I've said this before, I'm saying it again. Guys, the world is changing, the system is changing, and for those of us that are depending on those same structures of work are starting to crumble. So some of you may be hoping, gee, I hope I get hired here. Think if that is pragmatic for you. Because this new world we are going into, whether the oligarchy like it or not, it's happening. People are reinventing themselves, reinventing who they are. They're no longer working for other people. They are working for themselves. So yes, you could have a job offer that's going to give you that stepping stone into that new reality of being your own boss and having the means that are needed, you know, the funds that are needed. This feels like very smart thinking, you know, like reevaluating your life, reevaluating yourself, reinventing self, making that decision. You have a gift that shines. Being smart about utilizing it. Making a decision that this is the path you want for you. Not to be a slave to others, but to be a boss in your own right. These are kings. Now we have a soulmate. Doesn't look like you'll be doing this alone. 7 of Fire. This is standing your ground. Standing your ground. Underneath the King of Air here. All that you built that is yours. These are your gifts. These belong to you. And we have the power to claim them, defend them. And this is the magic horn of the unicorn. It's not something that can be taken away from you. Look, you've even got stars around you. Your guides helping to protect that fortress of who you are. 7 of Air, gossip, jealousy, envy. So, is this you standing your ground with a soulmate? Maybe reevaluating where they stand in your life as you are transitioning? Perhaps this is you for some of you, you might be getting legal counsel here because someone slandered you and you have a case. Standing your ground. This does make sense though, guys. This reevaluating of partnerships, because some of you are ending partnerships because of this change, discovering that you may have been a perfect match in the past, but in this part of your path, it no longer merges. And even for some of you, you may be meeting your soulmate and someone is envious and, you know, gossip ensues. You're standing up for who you are or not listening to this about them. 2 of Earth. We have some juggling here. That's a good card to have, especially under the King of Earth. This is about bringing things into, all right, I need this much for, housing. I need this much for food. I need this much for investments. And guys, we should always strive to take, it's like tithing, like biblical tithing. But I think what it means is put 10% of your energy into reinventing yourself, whether it's in investments, $20 a month in crypto or silver, or gold. So this juggling really feels like setting aside what belongs in each place. But I'm strongly advising you guys to put 10% aside every chance you get to investing in yourself. Whether it is reinventing yourself and building your own business. And you're going to discover that in building your own business, it is not going to be the same as the past. Wanting to get a bank loan because you want to be an entrepreneur. That's just a trap. This is reinventing the self because the whole financial system is changing. But you have these gifts that are strong that will bring stability for you. Yes, there's going to be a bit of a juggling. Get down on the piece of paper with a pencil and say, look, I'm putting this aside for this aside for this. And wait a minute, I don't have anything for that. But one thing that you should not compromise on in any way, shape, or form is that 10%. Minimal 5%. Hell, even 1%. Invest in yourself. Your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. And if you're not sure what those hopes, dreams, and wishes are, put that into crypto, silver, gold. Call. This is judgment call. So some of you this week are making a judgment call on a soulmate. 3 of Earth, that's collaboration. King of Water, and we've got, oh my goodness, deep, deep, deep love. Passionate love. Fiery love. And this being the last card, I like it. Law of attraction. The law of attraction. You are attracting through this process a very deep love. This judgment call is, what is it in a soulmate that is required? And this has nothing to do with control. Everyone has their own path. And until we see that, no relationships really work. But there is collaboration here. Whatever you're defending here at some point, standing your ground, defending yourself, defending someone else, someone's gossip, and you just nip it in the bud and say, that's gossip. You have collaborative help here, whether from the heavens or with people. It may be when you make this judgment call as to how you are going to reinvent yourself in 2022. And trust me, guys, we all are reinventing ourselves in one shape or form or another. But once that judgment call is made as to which path you're going to start walking down, or look, she's looking which road is open, we have collaborative help. People on board with the vision. At least one person that not only loves who you are, saw your light. This person is not one to trample on your individuality. This is someone who is very wise, gives you space when you need it, is there to help when you need it, gives the most excellent advice. And it helps strengthen this law of attraction coming in for you. I don't really want to pull other cards for clarification, but I'm going to. Because, I kind of like this message as it is. But show me, Spirit, what this message means for the week ahead for the collective. Perhaps what they should be doing. clarify. What is the message? Explain the meaning with more clarity, please. Base chakra. Oh boy. All right, this attraction, this rising above, this shining. A lot of you are putting out a lot of pheromones. Let's put it that way. Base chakra is about sensuality, sexuality. King of air, new beginnings. Someone who's, I like this guy. I don't always like him, but I like him today. Someone's going to give you some really good advice. Really good professional advice. New beginnings is the Fool card, ready to take a leap of faith. The knowing without knowing. The knowing, oh yeah, this is going to work. Let's do it. Two of air is being clarified with truth. Taurus energy. Good decisions, guys. We're seeing twos. We're seeing twos. So pay attention to any number in this month with a 2 in it. And I happen to think February, being the second month, 2022. So how about February 20th to 22? That's not for this reading, guys. But I just thought I'd throw that out there. I think 2s are going to be significant in the days coming. We have a 20 here as well. Another 2. Another 2. Pay attention to what's coming, guys. You're being prepared. Emotional withdrawal. So some of you got hurt by an earth sign, or you're withdrawing from an earth sign. Perhaps walking away from one business. Feeling, where am I going to go? Having lack of funds is definitely an emotional problem as well. Money is tied to everything, spiritual and physical. And the earth is transforming. So this emotional withdrawal, not such a bad thing, guys. It's that meditation and focus on stability. Bring it in. There's the call to the universe. Bring it in. What I need, my path, my gifts. Help me reinvent myself. Because look at this, the last card is the Law of Attraction card. Queen of Fire. This is what you put out that comes back to you. That's Aries energy. Rejoice in celebration. This is all about knowing whether you're single or you're not single. There is a reunion taking place here, a celebration, a knowing, an inner knowing that you're not alone. Far from alone. And that message is for any of you that do feel alone. You are not. Recognition and reward. You stood your ground. You're standing your ground. And this is, I love the balance here because this looks like pride. You know, hey, this is mine. I built it. Feck off. And this one is the humility of gratitude that you have what you have. Right at the heart of your reading. Conflict and defeat. Yeah, no sense even arguing with people this week, guys. Stay away from arguments. Stay away from gossip. Stay away from, you know how those negative forces like to plant a little word or a sentence here and there just to throw us off balance. And that is quite prevalent this week. Obviously, because we are in January, we are going through a crash. The whole world is, gone to hell in a handbasket. Nobody seems to know how this is going to pan out. But some of us do, guys. It's not an easy time. All you have to do, I shouldn't say it that way. What you need to do is survive. And survive with integrity. to always do the right thing. As long as you are doing the right thing in your own heart of hearts, your integrity, you know, it isn't even worth, guys, cheating the system for an extra buck, because that's tenfold that's going to be taken away from you. We are in a time now of instant karma, almost instant karma. No, it's not going to come catching up to you in the next lifetime. It's this one, guys. Third eye chakra. You're going to be juggling, rearranging, reinventing yourself, and you'll have clear sight to where you're going. This feels like messages from above just sustaining you through this period. Saying, yeah, there are incredible things coming. Keep your eye on the prize and don't settle for stupid prizes. Balance. This judgment call. I like this, guys. This feels okay. This is feeling like the last week of January, things are going to ease up for us. They're going to ease up. I would go so far as to say the crypto markets are going to start rising. I mean, they're in a crash too, I know. But they're going to start rising, so people will be able to, if they bought in the lows, which January, we're seeing a lot of lows. But if you bought some cryptos in the lows, you're going to make a profit. You're going to start seeing it rise at the end of January. I think things will be, yeah, you could skim off what you made to help you through the next leg of the journey to spring. Collaboration, passion ignited. People are going to be on board with your ideas, your passions. This can be new career, new people to work with. This is giving off the aura right here, back here. Okay, so that, you know, maybe you're giving off a lot of pheromones too. If you're young, that's understandable. But this passion, one, new beginnings, new career, collaborating, new people that want to work with you, because look at you, all shining and looking hot. Look at this. Choose wisely. You're going to have someone who's very helpful this week, guys. Someone you can trust who is wise, that loves you, and it's not in it for themselves. You know, there's no selfishness about this person. This person may be the one that gives you that clue as to which path you will be choosing for 2022. Holy moly, 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 moly. I will. This is you doing it. Sacral chakra. This is you doing it. The willpower. And it's so simple. The will to let it go. The will to put out the message to the universe, to God. Show me how to reinvent myself. And then release it. Don't worry about it. Don't get up in your head about it. Go about your day, do some housework. I think I'll get rid of this stuff. Exit the life. You know, it's almost like a ritual when a person is going about their business in the day. And focusing on that connection to source, saying, okay, you know, I'm going to do the dishes, so I'm going to practice keeping my mind blank. So for the 10 minutes it took you to do the dishes, and you kept reminding yourself to clear your mind. It was a good exercise. And it's powerful. You'll see miracles. I hope that helped. Oh, I know some of you want to know about love. So let's ask about love. What is the message for the collective? Who needs to hear this message regarding love? Some who have questions about their relationships or wannabe relationships or possible future relationships. Let's, Spirit, please. Just over the next week. Love yourself first. This whole message has been about reinventing yourself. And stay optimistic about your love life. It is not your concern when this soulmate shows up. It is not your concern. Your concern is you. Free yourself. Yeah, take back control of your life. And I just gave you an excellent exercise. Like the next time you're doing dishes, make it an exercise of clearing your mind. Not so much to the point that you forget to wipe the dish, but that was a dumb joke. I'm not even laughing. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Honestly, guys, you know what this feels like to me? Your higher self. Your twin flame on the other side. Coaching you. Your higher self saying, everyone you've been in contact with was for a reason. Every relationship you've had is for a reason. And no, it was not to prepare you for the one that's coming. It was to prepare you for your own path. But you are going to be in the freeing of yourself and putting yourself first right now, because right now it's very necessary that you do. Staying optimistic about your love life. This feels like lovely surprises. Lovely surprises coming. That connection, you know, like when you meet someone and it just clicks. You see them from across the room and it just clicks. Or you speak together for the first time and it's like you've known each other forever. Have a lovely week. I hope to see you Sunday night for the live stream. There's a big storm coming that's going to last a few days, starting Friday. And I'm like, oh, Lord, no, please. I don't want the power going down because gas is so expensive. I have a generator. But when the power went out Friday, it came on late Sunday. In those 2 days, and I did have a stockpile of gas. But I still spent $120 on gasoline. Crazy, crazy times we're in. So we just need to get through this winter, guys. We just need to get through this winter. Because I think in spring, it's going to be a lot of arse kicking. Reinventing. New technologies coming to the surface. And our lives changing for the better. Now, that's not to say we're not going to be at war. We are at war. Some people don't even realize it yet that we are at war, but we are. And when people wake up to the horrific realization, let's just put it this way, guys. There's a lot of death around us right now. They're covering it up. But that many bodies can't be covered for long. This evil in the world is being exposed in real time. Karma's a bitch. But we're going through the change and transition. This is the year of initiation. The scariest of times, but the most exciting. Thanks for joining me. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.